Today on Behind the Fiends, OG Pinhead speaks.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Behind the Fiends. This is your old buddy John. You heard that right. Today, Doug Bradley has weighed in on his thoughts on Miss Jamie Clayton and her casting as the new Pinhead in the new series Hellraiser that's coming out on Hulu on October 7th. I'm kind of excited for it. I can see everybody's concerns from, both sides of the street. Me being a guy that's read the books on top of watching the movies, I'm fine with it because of the books and the fact that in the books, Pinhead was more androgynous, was way more feminine. And then I can see those on the other side of the street that are saying, well, if it's not Doug Bradley playing Pinhead, then it's not Hellraiser. And I totally understand because he has been such a mainstay in that franchise, if not horror as a whole. I mean, my God, he is a icon in this genre. He's irreplaceable. I mean, and I don't think Jamie is going into this to try to replace Doug Bradley. I think, if anything, she's going to add to it. So that's just, I think we can all safely say that, right? But anyway, I got this article off of slashfilms.com, and it says, original Hellraiser star Doug Bradley weighs in on Jamie Clayton's Pinhead casting. David Brucker's new film, Hellraiser, based on Clive Barker's 1986 novella, The Hellbound Heart. Oh, so it's a film. I'm sorry, guys. I kept thinking it was a damn series. So it's a film. One movie, not a series. I kind of was hoping it would be a series. I think that would have been cool. Maybe that's what I was thinking in my head, but I do apologize. But anyway, let's start over. David Brucker's new film, Hellraiser, based on Clive Barker's 1986 novella, The Hellbound Heart, will be released on Hulu on October 7th, 2022. It will be the 11th film in the Hellraiser series. One of the more striking elements of Hellraiser is its particular mythology. In the original 1987 Hellraiser feature film that was written and directed by Barker, hell was not depicted as the sin-based, punitive Christian version of a realm as seen in Dante's Inferno, but as something more akin to a particularly hard-edged S&M club. In Barker's estimation, the body and the soul are intertwined, and hell is designed for seekers of the ultimate physical and sexual experience. When a seeker opens up a mysterious puzzle box called the Lemnit Configuration, it summons a quartet of immortal leather-clad cenobites whose bodies are in a constant state of mutilation. The cenobites, using chains, hooks, and other scary cutting devices, rend their victims to shreds, showing that pain and pleasure are one and the same. Hellraiser might prove to be a dark mirror of Walt Whitman's Sing the Body Electric. The leader of the Cenobites was a pale-skinned, deep-voiced ghoul with nails hammered into his face and head. In the original film, the character was only credited as lead Cenobite, although in subsequent sequels he took on the nickname of Pinhead, which was given to him by the fans. Right? Yeah, it was kind of a name that was given to him by the fans. So we had our say. But in the first 8 Hellraiser movies, Pinhead was played by Doug Bradley, who was a school friend of Barker's. Pinhead was played by new actors in Hellraiser's Revelations and Hellraiser Judgment. Bradley's reason for staying out are a miniature drama of their own, and now Bradley has weighed in on the newest take on the character to be played by Jamie Clayton. As mentioned above, the new Hellraiser, a remake of the original, will star Jamie Clayton from Sense8 and the L Word Generation Q as Pinhead. This will be the first time a woman will play the role. As printed in Bloody Disgusting, Bradley was asked about Clayton's casting at Silver Screen Con in Danvers, Massachusetts. Bradley, after all, is the foremost expert in the character and holds the rare distinction of playing a single role in over 6 consecutive films within a film franchise. Others include Christopher Lee playing Dracula, Robert Englund playing Freddy Krueger, and Brad Dourif playing Chucky. Bradley, 67, damn, I didn't know he was that old already. I thought he was in his early 60s. Oh, shit. Seemed intrigued by Clayton, but was only familiar with some of her work, he said. It seems like a female Pinhead was coming. It's an interesting piece of casting. I don't know Jamie, of course. They've taken even a little bit of a wrinkle in that because Jamie is transgender. I'm not familiar with her recent work, but there was a science fiction series on Netflix several years ago called Sense8, which I was quite a fan of. Jamie was in that, and I really liked her performance in that. Bradley also pointed out that other familiar cenobites will appear in the new Hellraiser, as he was introduced to the actor playing the new Chatterer cenobite. We get Chatterer back, fuck yeah. A faceless, lipless, teeth-forward monster. At another horror convention just prior, he didn't mention the actor by name, only to say that he is 6 foot 9 inches tall. The actor playing the Chatterer then would be Jason Liles, who has played multiple creatures in his career, including the giant middle finger ape George and Rampage. Bradley at the Silver Scream Con pointed out that recasting Pinhead is most certainly no cause for controversy. Indeed, if one goes back to the original film, one might find a sexually transgressive film that's meant to confront. It is a film very explicitly about sadomasochism, blood, gore, and sexual appetites. The plot of Hellraiser involves an unhappily married woman, Claire Higgins, who is confronted with a skinless, half-formed, still-living body of her husband's brother, Frank, a man she once had an intensely sexual affair with. She will end up luring men to Frank, who will drain them of their fluids. Once he's hollowed out enough men, Frank will have skin again, and his affair with his brother's wife can continue. The motivating factors throughout Hellraiser are expressly sexual. If viewers felt that Clayton's gender would become an issue, Bradley was quick to remind people of the Hellraiser origins and legacy, saying, "Everything about Hellraiser has been transgressive. Everything, always, from start to finish. It's not a new idea in that sense, but I'm intrigued. I'm in the same position as all the rest of you, I guess, to see where that goes." The laminate configuration will open again on October 7th, 2022 on Hulu. The film will also star Odessa Azian, Ham Abbas, and Goran Viznik. Swear, man, it's like everybody in movies nowadays, I cannot pronounce their fucking names. Jesus. Whew, that's a mouthful. Woo. If preparing a Hellraiser marathon in preparation, trust someone who has watched all the Hellraiser sequels when he says that the first 2 are the only ones worth revisiting. So there you go, guys. Papa Pinhead has gave his blessing, and Miss Jamie Clayton has essentially been anointed the new Pinhead by the man himself. I really thought this was going to be a series. I have sat here this whole freaking time going, oh, it's going to be a series, it's going to be a series, and come to find out it's just one singular movie. So I feel like a jackass. I'm looking forward to this. I think it's awesome that we're getting a new Hellraiser. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Are you all excited for this new Hellraiser movie, or are you not? Like I said, it comes out on October the 7th, so it's right around the corner. It'll be on Hulu. I'm sure they'll run some kind of special like they did with Prey, where they'll give you free 30 days if you sign up to watch the movie or whatnot. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get my big ass out of here. thank you again for all the likes, the love, and the subscribes. And for those of you that are new to the channel, if you don't mind, give us a thumbs up, a comment, hit that subscribe button and that little bell down there. And this has been your old buddy John, and we will see you again next time on Behind the Fiends. Ooh.